Yeah, this one is another one that's from 2 years ago. More than likely, Ion. More than likely. I don't think it was a werewolf. Nah. I don't know whether I'm going to be mingling both these videos together for YouTube or not, but if I don't, and this does become like a second video, then yeah. Same rule applies. Let me know if they're real or fake in the comments. Give it a like and a subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah. This one is called 5 Scary Ghost Videos Not for the Squeamish. So hopefully, Nikki, it doesn't make you feel any worse than what you do. And these are ghost videos, not creatures. So we shall see. We shall see.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Meanwhile, on TikTok. Now, you might remember a few weeks back that I featured a few very spooky videos from TikTok user Franco Villejas, who believes his home to be extremely haunted. Well, since
I agree. Second TikTok's mentioned, you know, it's fake. I know, Jen. Creepy, though. The idea of a werewolf staring at you from the forest. Yeah. He has a horny ghost. I mean, that doesn't look much like a ghost, but maybe he hopes they're horny.
Then he claims he has caught even more strange activity.
Todavía se escucha cómo sube y cómo baja la escalera. Delante me despertó porque se empezó a mover esta hueá súper rígida.
Grabbing his bum. Don't make me jump. Rather watch paint dry. Jesus. I just had a wave of goosebumps seeing the cat's eyes then.
Franco didn't notice it at the time, but the unidentified voice of a girl can be heard asking for help.
I heard the voice, but...
Now, in this next video, the scary activity
that
seems
scare
to
you
continue,
as well, Ion?
even when Franco is not home alone.
The bloody cat's eyes just... I mean, it could be.
Se escucha un ruido. Mamá. Mamá,
¿escuchaste? The voice did sound a bit like his mum. Don't go downstairs.
A loud noise can be heard from the basement, and his mother warns him not to go downstairs. Whatever is haunting their home seems to have spooked his mother enough to stay away from it completely.
The cats are there, they're fine.
Later, Franco sets up a CCTV camera in the hallway, pointing towards the staircase.
See, if the pet cat was just sat at the bottom and it was a ghost, the cat would not just be sat there quite comfortably looking up at you. The cats just would not go down there. Rambo the motherfucker. Exactly. Rambo-y, mate. Exactly. Yeah, but I believe if it was a ghost, the cats would not be there.
One night, he hears something fall and goes to check it out.
Yeah, I agree.
He catches something absolutely
the high
terrifying.
Ground, they're downstairs. What? The ghost wants to do some cleaning? Oh, okay. Yeah, more bullshit.
A mop falls over at the bottom of the stairs,
Nicky,
and a strange mist envelops the camera, and a girl seems to appear at the foot of the stairs. Franco runs down to check out the noise, but he doesn't see the girl. He claims that when he was at the bottom of the stairs, he saw a painting fall on the first floor, which is what made him run back upstairs.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, some viewers believe that the footage was faked and called Franco out. He replied to the hateful comments with another video, trying to prove to his audience that the footage was real.
It's like a blizzard, it does.
Alterado.
Esta es la aplicación por la que se monitorean las cámaras de seguridad. Entonces este es el que subí recién. Mira, fíjate en la hora para que veas que yo no he manipulado nada. Ni que hice ningún corte.
So, what do you think? Are Franco's videos real? Did he capture a terrifying spirit of a girl?
Is this real or fake? Do I really need to ask this question? Like, the cat was fucking scary, I tell you. The cat was scary. If this video were a name that movie quiz, the question would have been use the force, Luke. Yeah, absolute bullshit.
Girl haunting his home? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Hoax.
You decide. Really haunted.
We should be okay.
Really haunted.
I was gonna say we should be the decider that Grudge Girl. I know from Wish. This guy, he lives in England somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where. But the videos that I've seen from him, he does have his own YouTube channel, which obviously you've seen. But he still updates regularly with stuff that's happening, and I don't know why this guy isn't number one, because we know for a fact that this one's going to be real. Cat part 9 out of 10. Girl 0. I agree, Ion. I agree. Watched too many Japanese horror films? I think so, Paul. I think so. But knowing that it was TikTok from the beginning, we knew it was going to be shite. How are you though, Paul? Juneberry Red Bowls? Yeah. The Juneberry ones are so good. I really enjoy them.
Believes his house is, you guessed it, really haunted.
It is.
For over a year, Lee says that disturbing paranormal activity
See, that's how
has
cats
terrorized his family. He has dedicated his YouTube channel to documenting these strange supernatural occurrences in his home. And if Lee seems a bit familiar, that might be because I featured his YouTube channel a while back. And since then, the paranormal activity in his home has just become even more intense. After several nights of waking up to strange sounds, Lee sets up a CCTV camera in his bedroom to record as he and his wife sleep.
Oh, look at the dog.
What happens next is truly bizarre. Lee's bedside table starts to shake violently to the point that one of his small statues falls on the floor. Lee says that the activity woke him up, but he froze as he was simply too scared to move. Another night, and Lee places a CCTV camera in the hallway pointing towards his bathroom.
This guy does go through a lot.
Again, he captures something absolutely chilling.
Freaky Dicky, yeah, definitely. But he does. He has constant CCTV all throughout the house to catch anything. It's a shame he doesn't have the full window on show there. Loving all the thank you, Shanky. I am loving all the Casper site phrases coming through though. Okay, there was a misty figure.
Something invisible seems to move the curtains on the right. Now, this could simply be the wind, but then the door opens on its own, and something inside the bathroom falls or is thrown. Strangest of all,
yeah, they're
a white
only
mist
thin
seems to
netting,
move
and
from
it
left to right
looks like thin
inside
netting.
the bathroom, then just disappears. To see more of Lee and his family's paranormal encounters, check out his YouTube channel, Really Haunted. Before we move on to the
definitely
next video,
go check
if you
him out.
see anything that you think should be included in the top 5,
Some
contact
crazy
us
shit
at
has gone on in his house.
nukestop5@gmail.com. The Haunting of Hillsborough House.
Neighbor shagging?
On the YouTube channel Forgotten Soul Investigators, brothers Kirk and Forrest
What a
Rogers
night.
investigate the allegedly haunted Hillsborough Old Ice House in Ohio. The building was built in the year 1900 and is said to be a hotbed of paranormal activity. The Forgotten Soul investigators soon begin to feel like they are not alone. Something or
This might
someone
just be the wind.
wants to let itself be heard.
What was that? Is that you?
Forrest is startled when a loud knock comes from the walls in one of the dark rooms. But they have no idea that they captured something even stranger. When they look
Have
back
done.
at their
Gonna check his
footage
videos
later,
out. Jen,
they are
you won't
shocked to see what they caught.
you won't regret it, honestly. That really haunted. He has experienced some crazy shit, and he's got it all on camera as well. But he's got to the point now where it doesn't really scare him as much. So he will go out and he'll investigate and he'll try and capture whatever it is. Yeah, definitely check out his videos.
As they exited the old building's bathroom.
I made a film, went through it.
Did you see it?
Nope.
As Kirk Rogers pans his camera toward the left, he captures the chilling apparition of what looks like an older man wearing glasses. The guys say they have no idea who the figure might be, and didn't even notice it until they reviewed the footage later.
I still don't notice it, even though you pointed it out.
Ghost caught on camera?
No, trick of the light. Trick of the light.
The other side.
What do you think of that one? Even after they explain like what it is, where it is, and I still don't see. It's like it is just a blur. I think it's just trick of the light, and the way he pans it just makes everything extra blurred. It was nothing. Just yeah. No, I didn't.
Popular Snapchat livestream ghost hunter Hassan Barbar is exploring a long-abandoned residence in Jordan.
Just as good
Locals
as TikTok.
claim that the house was once owned by a wicked man.
You saw it?
named
Yeah.
Ramadi.
I mean, you could see it if you properly look, but it really didn't look like an old man. You could see through that, and you could just tell that it was next to a window, and it was more than likely just a trick of the light, the shadowing. I don't think it was a man. Need to explain it in slow foot. Yeah, it does. Even Stevie Wonder can see his face. I say.
Who lived there with his servants. It is said that the man's ghost now haunts the house as an evil spirit, along with the cursed souls of his servants. One of these servants is said to appear as a dark, faceless shape that resembles a young woman. When entering the abandoned old house, Hassan begins to hear strange sounds and lets his livestream viewers know that he believes that the
what's all that all over his mirror? I'm sorry, but you wouldn't live stream whatever you spitted all over that mirror. I'm sorry. Never mind what. You know what. You know what. I think I already know. That's the problem. I was like, yeah, Mr. Moore. That's just.
spirit already knows he's there.
Wow. Get it cleaned.
خايف يجيني الزلمة أو يكون
هو
هو موجود. ما بعرف. اسمع في صوت. اسمع. والله العظيم في صوت يا اخوان والله. بس يا اخوان موقع.
But you've given her a face.
مش عارف.
Not even his.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Fuck your mother.
بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم.
Hassan hears the chilling voice of a woman from somewhere within the empty house.
I want to see him
Then,
karate kick down a
kitchen
door.
cabinet slams shut. But it gets worse.
I know, Nikki, I was thinking that.
والله العظيم يا اخوان طلع صوت. شو هذا اللي فوق؟
Junk.
وحياة الله في اشي غريب في المكان يا اخوان. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. انا خايف ان شاء الله ما يكونوا ينزلوا مخبطين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الباب سكر.
He's on his own as well.
The same kitchen cabinet moves right in front of him, and a sliding door seems to have shut on its own. Hassan gets an unexplained headache and decides to take a break outside. But when he returns, things get even creepier.
اخوان.
Oh, if I was a ghost, I'd do everything I could.
كثير وجعني. والله العظيم. خاصة المكان هون هذا.
He's not cleaning up.
بسم الله. في حد هون؟ طب هون. هون شوفي. اخوان والله في اشي وحياة.
Someone behind him.
شوف. طب ليكون هاي عكسي.
There's a shadow figure behind him.
والله العظيم انه في اشي موقف جوا يا اخوان. وحياة الله. اسمع. انا بقولكم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والله العظيم انه انا
Vagilis, how are you?
هاي. بسم الله.
Yep, NukesTop 5.
دخلنا نشوف كمان مرة يا اخوان اذا في اشي.
Sophisticated. You are too kind.
والله العظيم انه في اشي جوا.
Does it tip YouTube videos? If you pause the video, you can close the
نرجع نعمل هيك. بسم الله.
comma key to advance back a frame to the full stop key.
اخوان انا انهبلت من هاي. وحياة الله انهبلت.
The terrifying figure
Use
of
the
a
comma
woman
key?
dressed in black can be seen on the other side of a glass window. But when Hassan quickly checks the area, no one there. The mysterious woman seems to disappear into thin air. So who or what do you think this woman could be? Is it an angry spirit? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
What do you reckon?
Decide. In the air tonight.
What do you think of that one? I'm calling BS on that one again, but doesn't pan the camera to the right. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is as well. It's like the cupboard door that opened, that was off camera. He could have just kicked that with his foot. He could have had a friend in the front room closing the door and then, like, say, hiding in the corner where he didn't look. Yeah. And it was for Snapchat, which is in itself just like TikTok, unfortunately.
One stormy night a couple of weeks ago, residents of Bryan, Texas heard a very strange sound.
It's a storm.
There's a sound screaming. It's like a scream. It's so freaking loud, and it's coming from up in the air, like up there. It's been going on now. What is that?
Locals heard what sounded like
Wind.
odd screams coming from the sky itself.
A lost stripper. So loud.
But after the videos went viral, the very next morning it was found that there was a completely logical explanation. It turns out that the science lab at nearby Texas A&M University was simply releasing high-pressure steam from an air vent on top of the medical diagnostic lab. In one of the videos posted online, you can actually see the steam being released into the air with each terrifying screech. But even though that instance turned out to be explainable, this is not the first time this sort of bizarre noise from the sky has been heard. This next video was captured on a late night in April and uploaded to YouTube by Dylan James TV.
All just steam, all hot air. Mating call of a wild PJ to you. Is it like an air raid siren? Might need proof of this, Rain. Might need proof of this. My 2-hour naps end up being 8-hour naps. Sounds like some kind of underwater creature. Mars tripods.
The terrifying rumbles echoing through the sky sound like they could come straight out of the 2005 sci-fi movie War of the Worlds.
Look at you! Look at you! Just as you said it, Jen. Just as you said it. It does sound similar to that. Perfect timing. Mr. Moore got it in as well. Yep. Nice. I love it.
If that instance wasn't horrifying enough, what would you do if you heard this next sound just past midnight?
Okay, tell me what you would do if you heard this next sound. I was gonna try and make some funny sound then, but I can't. I can't. That's what. Yeah, I thought that's what you were thinking of, Ion. Playing classic Doom, Doom 64. Oh, excuse me, War of the Worlds. There's a War of the Worlds game. I didn't know that. Because your 8-hour naps end up being 2. It could be Barge. Texas isn't landlocked. We'll make sounds one day. We shall make our own. We shall make our own. That this is true, and it'll be unique to us. Are you ready? Are you ready?
See, the closer you get, the louder it gets. You hear it? You hear that?
Foxes, maybe?
Facebook user John Bernal captures
Mating
the wailing
calls.
sounds of a woman at a middle school in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Nothing unusual.
John claims he walked around
Just
the
the
area
neighbors
to try
at
to
it
find
again.
the source of the bizarre screams, but couldn't find anyone or anything that could be making the sound. Now, in a whole different part of the world, Punjab, India, YouTube user Wacky Navgeek captures sounds so strange he says he believes the end of time is near.
You know, I've heard strange noises of my own. Like, not of my own, as in I've created them before you go there. A woman giving birth. It could have been. It could have been. That's not too far-fetched. Having an amazing orgasm. Mr. Moore. If only, eh? If only. But the weirdest sounds that I've heard, personally, the creepiest has to be Foxy's. The Foxy's mating call. I hate it. It scares the shit out of me. And then the next scary sound that I've heard are actually ostriches. Where I used to live, for some reason, I think I tell a lie. I think it was peacocks, not ostriches. But I don't know why I said ostriches. But peacocks, they make some scary ass noises as well. Foxes make some, they do. They sound like kids as well. That's what creeps me out the most. Learning the Kama Sutra? Maybe. Sounded like a baby. The first one did sound like a baby crying. I agree with you there. He poked it in the wrong hole.
Now, I'm not sure about that claim,
A
but the
dying giraffe.
sound is certainly disturbing.
Let's listen.
Oh my god.
So, what do you think these strange sounds from the sky could be? Could it be something otherworldly or
No.
supernatural? Is it something easily explainable? Or is it just a hoax? Let me know what you think.
You
For
mum's
video
CPAP
updates,
machine.
follow me on Twitter at NukesTop5. See you next week.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever heard? Like, what's the thing that's creeped you out the most? I am intrigued to find out, actually. The funniest sound you've heard is your niece's tortoises. Yeah. My mum has a tortoise. I bought her a tortoise for her 50th. Foxes scare the crap out of me. Your son makes dodgy noises? You don't know? See, for me, it was always cats. Cats like fighting and crying in the streets. I had a massive fear of just hearing that. And then when I moved to where I am now, we get a lot of foxes just wandering the streets. And if they start their mating calls, oh my word, super loud. It sounds like children crying for help or like crying in pain, and it's horrible. Horrible. Have you heard the Scouse cat? No, go on. Go on, Azzy. You've got me intrigued. Raptor sounds from Jurassic Park include tortoise barks? Really? I'll have to rewatch that again, I think. It's funny as fuck. What's the difference between a Scouse cat and a normal cat, like every other cat? There are two cats wanting to fight right outside your street door. Shoo them away. You know what we used to do? Buckets of water. Buckets of water. Used to get rid of them. Have to try and find the video. Yeah. You have to remind me because I'll probably forget. Either you remind me or you find it and link it to me. YouTube it. Yeah, I'll have to when I remember. Worst sound I heard was Flynn crying. How did that sound? Is it a normal cry or was it a different sort of cry? The laugh that almost killed me. Have you heard the sound of desert rain frog? I may have. Cats shrieking at each other in alleyways. It's horrible. I hate it. But that's the end of the videos. Yeah, next week for some more. Hopefully we get a new video next week as well. We shall see.